Welcome grafters, andyisyoda here and welcome back everyone. Have a look at this to start with. Look at this tiny bit of video, look at that cantilever sticking out. How did I miss it? I messed up in the last episode. Welcome everyone, welcome back to Xalima, the Island House Let's Build episode 4. And guess how I found out that I'd missed that cantilever? A little bit of speeded up footage to start with here, just moving the camera, and we're going to delete some of this landscape here. Nice and quick. Provisionhost.com, sponsors of the video. Again, use the code andyisyoda for 5% off. Provisionhost.com for all your Minecraft server needs. You will look no further. They make it relaxing. These are the houses. This is the house we're building. It's a concept house designed by Martin Ferrero. And I emailed him. I was kind of cheeky, and I asked him for permission to use bits of his video, and he said yes. Then I showed him the first 3 episodes, and he was like, he liked it, you know, he was impressed that I could build it without knowing the sizes, the plan sizes, you know, how big each room was in meters and so on. But anyway, he said the dining room's a cantilever, so that's why I had to dig that bit out under the dining room. So it was super weird for me to just building this wall up here with some coal blocks. Super weird. If you have a look in the bottom left, this is the bit we're trying to build round here to the wine cellar. Just had to say that before the bit of footage disappeared there. But yeah, I've recorded this and I'm voicing over it. And I think it's a good way of doing a Let's Build, actually. It lets me concentrate. But yeah, super weird. What was I saying? Yeah, super weird for me to have to be building a house and the actual architect who designed this house. This is a concept island house. It isn't existing in real life yet. No one's built it. Maybe no one's rich enough yet to build it. But Martin Ferrero, he designed it, and he's in touch. He's in touch with andyisyoda. It blows my mind. And he said, yeah, you got to do a cantilever underneath the dining room. By the way, I've speeded this footage up to 135%, so it's a little like 1/3 faster. I don't actually place blocks quite this fast in real life, but this is the first kind of on-screen first-person footage that I've speeded up so far. But yeah, a little tiny kind of wine cellar here. Reminds me of my LA mansion build. If you haven't seen that, you might want to check it out. Find it in the playlist somewhere on the Let's Builds. Notch's LA mansion I built in 19 episodes or something. It's quite a big build. Anyway, got some blocks here that are textured into bottles of wine. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for hitting that like button. You guys are amazing at doing that. So thank you for hitting that like button. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, UTB texture pack. Got some brewing stands, which are actually bottles of wine as well. There was an awful lot of alcohol in Notch's mansion, so that's why a lot of the blocks are like that. Yeah, so by the way, this seat needs to curl round, I noticed on the pictures, and I think some of you pointed it out as well. But yeah, concept island house Let's Build. This is the pool table. Just going to move it very slightly. I'm not going to make it out of blue wool blocks, but it's a placeholder. I want to put kind of a mixture of detail into this build and just planning. I mostly want to be planning at this stage. Planning out the build. What I'm doing is I'm doing this section here, the swimming pool section, you can see highlighted in red, which wraps all the way around the build. This is still kind of the floor -1, like almost like the basement floor we're kind of building up. There's 3 floors in total, I think. Basement, ground, and then one more above it. So let me just place these quartz blocks down. UTB texture pack. If you want the texture pack, there's a download link in the description. Gets you to my website and then hit the downloads page. And I'm kind of just popping all over the place here with this build. Just adding in some stairs. It's been quite a difficult build, you know. Stairs like that, I just noticed. I had to study the video. I've probably watched the video maybe 30 times. There's a video in the description. 8-minute video of this house. And there's plenty of pictures as well. So click on the video and you can have a look at all the pictures yourself and decide if I've done this correctly or not. So a little bathroom in there. I'm just kind of dotting about, as I said. I don't know if this bit is correct with this dark coal block coming up here. I think it's probably just about right. There are a lot of bits down there to sort out for sure. an awful lot of bits to sort out. Right, banging on a few more blocks and we can get the swimming pool made a bit deeper. It really is one of the most luxurious and complicated swimming pools I've ever seen. In fact, the whole build is complicated. Every episode I have to study the video like twice and study all the photos and just look and plan what I'm going to be doing. This is the cinema, the inside of the cinema, which you saw in the video a little bit earlier, and it's got a kind of a blue inset ceiling as well, which I want to put on and want to put in place. It's funny looking back at this footage that I've recorded and voicing over. It really is strange because I know what's coming. I know how much progress we make in this video. Excuse me, windy pops, and it's a lot of progress. And it just kind of feels weird to go back and see where I was a couple of hours ago. Lots of interest in this build. You guys have been smashing the like button and leaving lots of comments as well. So thank you so much for all your comments. It's brilliant when you can tell me when I've messed up. Lots of people commenting on the glass and so on, the panes of glass. So we're going to address that and see if we can find something better to use than the panes of glass. I think it was cyan glass or something I put on. We're going to try and find something a bit better to use. But yeah, so this is working out well. Plenty of quartz walls to do. How are you? It's nearly 2016, is that right? Yeah, 2016. I can't believe it. I've got some relatives coming tomorrow. We're going to be doing Spanish food. I've got all these recipes off the BBC website. Oh my goodness, I hope it goes well. I'm going to try and take some photographs on my phone of the Spanish food. Just filling in the swimming pool here with /fill water, 30 radius and 5 deep. But yeah, experimenting with some ice and things here for this wall rather than panes of glass. But yeah, if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, I think they're linked. I'll make sure they're linked anyway. So at andyisyoda on Instagram and on Twitter. And yeah, I'll tweet some pictures of my Spanish food. So if you're Spanish, hello, welcome to the video. Thank you for watching. But yeah, tapas kind of is what I'm going to make. So I've got some cyan glass on the right, ice on the left, but I had an idea. Why not use barrier blocks? /I barrier in the server will give you barrier blocks, and they of course are invisible. So I'm using the Repel brush to paint in some barrier blocks, and it really lets the texture of the water come through. I've got I think it's Zeus 10.1 Ultra shaders on for this Let's Build. I don't know why. I normally use Kuda, but I went straight for Zeus. I don't know why, but I just got nostalgic for it. I got nostalgic. I wanted to see it again. Anyway, look at that invisible block, and it looks like when you're in this room, you can see into the swimming pool. Is that kind of rude? Seeing all people's legs running, walking by, swimming by? I don't know. I don't care. I like it. Anyway, I'm going to turn all the glass in here into barrier blocks. And then I'll show you, but then I forgot to show you. But anyway, all the glass in there is barrier blocks. We'll have a look at it later. I want to concentrate on the front of this build. The bit I've kind of highlighted in red here on that little inset picture. This is kind of a sunken down bedroom at the front of the house. Boom, 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 boom. I've got another build I'm kind of working on as well. I want to be building a modern house in default texture pack. So for all of you that can't use texture packs, or can't use my texture pack, I'm going to be building a default modern house. A lot of you building in Pocket Edition Minecraft as well. Right, bit of world edit coming up here. I want to go, I want to spam these little white slabs all over the place. So I'm going to go from here, all the way over here to create this little bit of roof, which is great. Good progress, actually. Really pleased to get all this progress done. So it's replaced the air with 4415, which is an upper slab. 44 for the slabs and 15 for quartz upper slabs, and that gets us a nice little bit of roof going as well. Progress is being made in this episode. So we're really going to be working on the swimming pool from now on. But if you want to follow along with this build, you can come onto the server. You need to get onto the server first of all. It's a whitelisted server, so you need to apply for guest, and that means being a Padawan. I say it every episode, but people always ask. So yeah, the website usetheblocks.engine.com is in the description. get onto that website. It's an engine website. Get yourself an engine account and fill in the Padawan application form, the guest application form. And then you can do Warp Xalima, Xalima, Warp Xalima. Right, here, I wanted to put some grass in because I think that's going to look super cool. So, underneath in the bedroom, it's going to look like a dirt ceiling. So we may need to do something with the ceiling underneath, put some slabs underneath the dirt in that bedroom. But that's a little problem that I've stored up for myself for later on. And I don't mind that. I like actually storing up problems and solving them later on. So yeah, a mixture of detail and just really getting the whole structure of this place built. And what I'll do is towards the end I'll go through every single space and room and give it a good revamp and make sure every detail is correct. But right now, I think the most important thing is the overall look and kind of structure of this. Although I'm going to go for the pool because I think getting the pool right and detailed is going to be one of the absolute keys of this build. If this build's going to look like the cinematic, if it's going to look like the film, the Facebook film, is it going to do Martin Ferrero's build justice? That's what I want to know. Let me know. You guys are good at letting me know in the comments as well. Anyway, so little quartzy slabs coming up here, just to build the kind of upward sweep of this really fancy swimming pool. Can you imagine living in this place? Can you? I hope this place gets built. It's going to take someone with about $50 million, I think, to build it. Absolutely crazy. Looking underneath, I can see some ice I've used just down there in the pool. I think later on I changed that ice into barrier blocks, but I don't think I put it on the video. But anyway, you can kind of look for that changing in a few seconds. Right, I'm going to go for... I tried first of all the pumpkin block, but it didn't work too well. By the way, here's another picture of the swimming pool. Just thought I'd show you that, the bit that we're kind of working on. Another great view, kind of a nighttime view. So that's what we're aiming for in terms of the pool. Let me know if you get it. I did notice it's quite dark down the bottom of the pool. Thinking I might change the bottom of the pool into a different material. Anyway, going to spam this red sandstone. This is red sandstone. We have retextured it in the UTB Use the Block server to be our road block. So it's a nice black block which is going to kind of match up to the picture. So I'm loving that. I'm liking that. Right, there are some bushes on this bit here kind of hanging down as well. So yeah, that's fine. I think that's about right. I'm kind of trying to figure out where the bottom of the pool is going. A little bit tricky actually, a little bit tricky to figure out where the bottom of the pool is. A lot of thought going into this bit here. Sometimes in my Let's Build I practice off camera. Like I have two versions of this house and practice, but not with this one. This is all, you're seeing all the thinking, you're seeing all the stages. There's a few cuts here and there where I do stop and think, but all the building, all the blocks is pretty much going to be shown. I might be doing some more speed builds of things like landscaping and so on. I've got some work to do on the cliffs. I mean, do you want to see the cliffs getting landscaped, or should I just do it off camera? Let me know. Anyway, what I'm going to do here is stop talking, give you a break from listening to me, put on some music, and build some more of this pool in kind of a quick fashion. So yeah, here we go. And there we go, we are back. What do you think? I've put some barrier blocks in, and this is going to hold the pool in place. So the barrier blocks are going to go all the way along this black block here, and I've skipped that. Placing all the barrier blocks was kind of boring, so I've skipped that. And here's my / fill water, radius 20, depth 2, and there we go. So if I click onto a different block in my hotbar, you can see the barrier blocks disappear, and we get this kind of floating infinity pool. I think it works really well. I think that's actually working pretty nicely indeed. Right, this little bit here, this kind of sunken seating area, which you have to kind of swim to or climb to in your bikini or swimming trunks, it needs to be kind of protected from the water as well. So I'm going to use barrier blocks all the way around the white quartz stairs like this. It's going to keep the water out of the seating area. So I'm loving these barrier blocks. I think this is... Oh, excuse me, windy pops. Wow, too many Skittles I had there. Barrier blocks are the way to go. If you're in kind of creative vanilla Minecraft, you can get barrier blocks as well. I think it's /give space Minecraft : barrier. /give space Minecraft : barrier. I think that gets you barrier blocks in if you're in creative mode. Right, so what I'm doing here is just want to put on like a coating of water. I'm going to use special world edit command here, water : I think 4. So I want to go from there all the way over to here, and in here I don't want water, so I'm going to place a couple of blocks in there, and I'm going to remove the water from there. So this is a very special command. /fast enabled means that the water layers, because water : 5 gives me water layers, it won't disappear. So there's the water layers, and they're held in place. The water layers are held in place by the barrier blocks. It's so cool, and it looks so like the picture. If you guys dig out the picture, I mean, the water looks like it's being held by nothing. It's being held by glass, but by barrier blocks in Minecraft. It's absolute genius. So there's that put to one side. All I've got to do is fill up the rest of this place with a little bit more water. So up a little bit, Andy, up a little bit more. Oh, there we go, fill it in. And this is taking place, a super luxurious swimming pool. I would love to own this house and go swimming in it. Can you imagine how would you feel guilty? I don't know, there's so much excess and luxury, and I don't know, rich people are starting to really... I don't know, I've seen how much people spend on a program the other day, how much rich people spend on food. I'm thinking, even if I was a billionaire, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could morally spend £2,000 on a cup of chocolate. There's an amazing cup of chocolate on this program of expensive food. And this chocolate, right, is made from cocoa beans, I kid you not, that have been eaten by a monkey and then pooed out. And they collect the beans from the monkey poo, and they make, is it coffee? Is it monkey poo coffee? Yeah, they make, these monkeys eat coffee beans, and then they poo them, and then you get the coffee. I mean, I can't believe it. And it's like £300 a cup? Like $600 or something a cup? I don't know. 2,000? Was it 2,000? It was ridiculous. Why would you pay that for monkey poo coffee? I mean, come on. That's a waste of your money. If you're rich, give it to charity. Do something cool with it. A complete another cock up here with the water. Absolute cock up with the water here. So, quick jump cut to me and Ultra Builds. Thank you for his help, by the way. Fixed the water there. So we're going to fill this bit in with /water 4. Did I use 5 last time? Anyway, /water 4 gives you this kind of sheen, this level of water that laps over the sides. I really like the effect. Another cock up right there. Got to make sure this is all sealed in. So just artificially sealing this in just now. I don't think this is actually where the water is going to finish. I think it's going to carry on right past, but I just want to get this bit here done first. I thought I had another story to tell you, and the monkey poo story was not my main story for today. Oh well, next episode I'll have a cool story. I can't quite remember. Yeah, this bit of water coming down through the holes here proved really quite tricky to do, but never mind. The swimming pool, what do you think? I have some details to put on the top of the swimming pool, some little bits of planting and some seats to do as well, but I guess that'll be probably into the next episode. I'm going to be working more on the, I don't know, if I face that behind me, the bit behind me is what we're going to be working on in the next episode. So my water disappeared. Sometimes the water disappears if you're not careful. It's kind of world edited in water. It's very delicate, and it might be something which I take off and put on at the last second, because every time you place a block beside world edited water layers, they tend to disappear, which is really annoying. But there we go. That gives us an idea. It gives us an overview, a look of the pool. Is the house looking proper? I can't wait to get the next stages up on top, the levels on top. I think it's just going to look absolutely awesome. I really hope you guys are enjoying this series, and yeah, let me know what you think. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the planning and the building. But look at this cinema in here. If I add some light in here, we can kind of see through the glass now, through the barrier blocks into the pool. It's really giving that shimmery effect. It really is cool. It's just like the movie. I can't believe what you can achieve in Minecraft. Can you think about how we started in Minecraft down in alpha and beta? I don't think I was even playing. I think I came in at 1.3 or something. Anyway, I'm happy with this. This is looking great. Pretty cool. Yeah, it'll do nicely. So working on those stages I'm kind of pointing at. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to wave goodbye at this point, but actually just before I go, a little jump cut here, because I figured out how to put water in there and coming down. There's the waterfall coming down. Isn't that bonny? Isn't that beautiful? And a quick reminder there, hit that like button, guys. I think 10% of you are hitting that. I'd like to get you 20% of you hitting that like button. So thank you if you are one of those guys. But that'll do for now. That is episode 4. It's a done deal. Episode 5 probably New Year's Day. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now. Good lucks. Be with you.